students and viewers. As part preparation of Eamcet, neet and other competitive exams, I am uploading the videos. This is the second video regarding the topic of Kirchhoff's laws and how we can find out the potential difference between 2 points in a circuit. Okay, so this is the second video. You have to remember, children, there is one problem is there on the board. Let's go for that. Resistance of a 6 ohm each are connected in the manner shown in figure. Resistance of 6 ohm are connected in a manner shown in figure with the current 0.5 amperes and the potential difference VB minus VA is what? So children, the resistances are there here. Resistance are there. Look at, watch the diagram very carefully. This is the first point here. What is A? And how much current is going here? 0.5 amperes. And now here, this is the R1, R2, and R3. Each one has how much resistance? 6 ohms. So they should be arranged like this. And in the second part of the circuit, here we are saying now this is the R4 and this is the R5 and it is R6. Here, this is the arrangement of the resistors in that circuit. Now we want to find out the potential difference between A and B. Potential difference between A and B. So for that, some options are given: 3.6 volts, 6.0 volts, 3.0, 7.2 volts. So now let's go for that. What is the value of what it is? Potential difference between here A and B. We want to find out the potential difference between points A and B. So for that, children, what is the potential difference formula? V is equals to IR. V is equals to IR. So already here 0.5 amperes current is there. Now what you have to find out? R value we have to find out. R is what? Effective resistance. So children, this is step 1. Step 1 is I am going to find out the R1, R2, R3's effective resistance. So in the step 1, here what it is? R1, R2, R3. How they are? They are in parallel. They are in parallel. So what we know, children, parallel combination formula, what we know, as I am saying for the step 1, it is effective resistance is Rx. I am taking 1 by Rx is equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. R1, R2, R3 are in parallel. In a parallel combination, the expression for effective resistance is like this: 1 by Rx is equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So here, what he was given, each value is 6 ohms. 6 ohms, 6 ohms, 6 ohms. That's what, right? 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6. Then 1 by Rx value is what, children? So 3 by 6. 3 by 6. That means Rx is equals to 6 by 3, that is 2 ohms. R value is what, children? 2 ohms. So this is the value of Rx value is what, children? 2 ohms. What is Rx? S. The effect of R1, R2, R3. And now, children, in the step 2, here, how R4 and R5, clear? They are in series, clear? Now that's why here in the second step, so we are taking now, this is the R4 and R5 are in series, children. Then what is the right effective resistance? I am saying now this is the RY. RY is what? R4 plus R5, because they are in series. Then what, right? RY is equals to R4 value is what? 6 plus 6, that is what? 12 ohms. 12 ohms. So now RY it is 12 ohms. This RY is parallel to the R6. RY is parallel to the R6. So here we need some space. That's why I am writing here. Look here. RY and R6 are parallel. What is RY value? 12. That's why here I am writing 1 by Rz is equals to 1 by 12 plus 1 by 6. Clear? R6 value is 6. That's why here LCM is 12 now. Rz is equals to 12. 1 plus 2. Yes. 1 by Rz is equals to what? 3 by 12. 3 by 12. That means Rz is equals to 12 by 3. That is 4. Rz is equals to 4 ohms. Rz is the 4 ohms. That's why here, what you have to children? Now finally what we got? For this entire one, for this entire, what is resistance? That is how much you got? Rx value? 2 ohms. 2 ohms. And for this entire second part, what you get? That is what? 4 ohms. 4 ohms. That's why here, now we have to say that this is the Rx value and this is the Rz value. How these two are? These two are in, how these two are? Yes, in series. These two are in series. That's why here we are writing now Rx and Rz. Rx and Rz are in series. Then what write children? Here very simply in series what write? Here 2 plus 4, 6. 2 R 2 plus 4, that is what simply write in series. What write? R is equals to Rx plus Rj, that is what? 2 plus 4, 6 ohms. 2 plus 4, 6 ohms. That's why here, what is the, here current is there? Current is the 0.5 amperes. And R value what we got? 6 ohms. Now what you have to find out? Potential. What is V here? Potential between A and B. Now what we get? V is equals to 0.5 into 6. That is what? 3.0. V means what? We will get 3 volts or 3.0 volts. That's why. See the next question children. This is also another important model. The current from the battery in a circuit diagram shown is. The current from the battery in the circuit diagram shown is. So in this one we want to find out the current. How much current is flowing in the circuit. So this is the direction of current. So how it can move is higher potential to lower potential. And now we want to find out the current in the circuit. Options are given 1 ampere, 2 amperes, 1.5 amperes, 3 amperes. So among that one, A is the right answer. Let us check here. Now students, first we can divide the circuits in number of steps. For example, here I am saying now this is the R1 and this is R2 and this is R3. R1, R2, R3. How these are? These are in series. So step 1, what is R1, R2 and R3? How they are? They are in series. That's why what is it children? I am saying now this is the Rex or whatever Rx. I am saying Rx is equals to, in series what rate? R1 plus R2 plus R3. That means Rx is equals to what? R1 value is 7 and R2 value is 1 and R3 value is 10. Then what do we get? Rx is equals to 18 ohms. This 18 ohms is in parallel to the 6 ohms. In parallel to the 6 ohms. Then the diagram should be changed like this. So to understand that one, I am drawing separately here. So again what it is? Same thing. This is the 2 ohms and this is the 6 ohms and this is the 0.5 and this is the 8 ohms. This is the 8, 0.5 and this is the 2 ohms and this is the 6 ohms. Now what we got? Rx. That Rx is parallel to the, yes, this is the Rx. Now this is the Rx, I am saying this is now R4. Clear? So step 2 what is? Step 2 is Rx and R4. R4 are in parallel. In parallel. In parallel combination what we know? 1 by Ry is equals to, I am saying that 1 by Rx plus 1 by R4. R4 value what is children? This is the R4 I am saying now, this is the R4. Clear? So 1 by ry is equals to 1 by rx value is 1 by 18 plus this is what r4 is 1 by 6. So 18 6 6 1 6 is the ys. LCM is 18. Then what write? 18 plus 18 by 1 plus 3. Then what you get? 1 by ry is equals to 4 by 18. 4 by 18. So 2 by 9. That implies ry is equals to what? 9 by 2. That is 4.5 ohms. ry is 4.5 ohms. Children. Now this ry, what we got? This ry 8 ohms and 2 ohms and 0.5. They are in the series. They are in series. Then simply here what we get? The diagram should be changed like this. Here what we have? So these two are parallel. Then the value what we got just be in series. Then the diagram should be changed like this. Yes. And this is the 2 ohms. And this is what we got? ry. This is the ry, children. This is step 3, children. This is the step 3 now. ry. And this is the 8 ohms. So this is what? 0.5 ohms. And this is what? 2 ohms. Now ry value is what? 4.5. 4.5. Children. So now how these are? All are in series. All are in series. That's why what right here? Simply RZ I am saying now. RZ. What it is simply here? 0.5 plus 4.5. So 0.5 plus 2 plus 4.5 plus 8. Then what do you get? RZ is equals to 0.5, 4.5, 5. And again 2 plus 8, 10. Then what do you get? RZ is equals to 15 ohms. 15 ohms. This is the RZ is what? Total resistance. Total resistance of the entire circuit. Then what is the value? It was given 15 ohms. This is the voltage. Now what you will find out? Current we have to find out. Total resistance is RZ and voltage value is 15 volts. Then what we get, children? The total current in the circuit should be given by the formula. What it is? V is equals to IR and I is equals to V by R. I is equals to V by R. V value is what, children? 15. And R means here RZ. RZ value is what? 15 ohms. That means what, children? I is equals to 1 ampere. So this is the way of solution, children. You have to note it. See the children, this is another question and another model. I am explaining every concept with one problem. That's why you have to understand that. Children, in the figure given below, the current passing through the 6 ohm resistor is. The current passing through the 6 ohm resistor is. So options are given 0.40, 0.48 amperes, 0.72 amperes, 0.80 amperes. The circuit is there, children. So 1.2 amperes current is there in that one, and these are the resistors. They are in parallel. I am saying now this is the R1 and this is the R2. R1 value is what? 6 ohms and R2 value is what? 4 ohms. Now what you have to find out? The current passing through the 6 ohms. So how much current is passing through the R1? That is we have to find out it, children. So what we know, potential is what, right? V is equals to IR. V is equals to IR. In that circuit current is there 1.2 amperes. Then how much total resistance is there? The first how to find out that. Very simple, children. How these two are? They are in parallel. So 1 by R is equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Simply what to write? 1 by R is equals to R2 plus R1 by R1 R2. So you can directly use this formula. R is equals to R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. So children, what is R value? R value 6. 6 into 4 by 6 plus 4. That means what? 24 by 10. 24 by 10. Then R value is what? 2.4 ohms. 2.4 ohms. R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. 1 by R is equals to R2 plus R1 by R1 R2. We are taking R is equals to R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. R1 is 6 and R2 is 4 ohms. And we substituted. Finally what you had? 6 4s are 24. 6 plus 4 is 10. 24 by 10 means what? 2.4 ohms. That's why here what you have to say, the total resistance is what? 2.4 ohms. 2.4 ohms. That's why here the current passes through the R1 is, we are defining like this: V is equals to difference. V is equals to I into R. I into R. That is what? Potential in the circuit. Potential in the circuit. Okay. That's what, right? V is equals to how much can be given? 1.2. 1.2 into R value, how much you got? S 2.4. 2.4 we got. So simply here 24 into 12. So 12 fours are 48 and 12 twos are 24. 24 into 2. 24 into plus 28. Okay. So then what you get? V is equals to 2.88 volts we get. 2.88. Clear? Very simple, children. 24 into 12. 12 fours are 48. 12 24. 24 plus 4 28. Okay. So two decimals are there. That's what we get. V is equals to 2.88 volts. And now what you have to find out? We have to find out the potential current across the this one. Therefore these two are in parallel. That's why potential is same here. Then what right here? Simply current, that is I am saying here I1 is equals to V by R1. I1 is equals to V by R1. So what is the V value? 2.88. 2.8 by R1 value is what? Yes, 6. Then what you get? I1 is equals to what you get? So 2 3s are 2 1s are 2 4 4s are. Again what you get? 0.334s are 12 as 3 8s are. So I1 is 0.48 amperes. I1 is what? 0.48 amperes. In this way we will get one, children. So and we will get the answer 0.48 is the second option is the right one, children. For the same problem we have another model is there, current division formula, that is what? I1 is equals to R2 by R1 plus R2 into I we will get. So according to the division of current, or current division formula, this is the second method, children. This is what? Second method. I1 is equals to what? R2 by R1 plus R2 of I. So then what do we get? I1 is equals to R2 is what? 4 by 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4 into what we got? 1.2. 1.2. So I1 is what? 4 by 10 into 1.2. Then I1 is equals to what? 0.4 into 1.2. Then what we get? I1 is equals to 0.48. This is a very simple model, children. So you can use, this is the first method, general method, and this is second shortcut method. I1 is equals to R2 by R1 plus R2 of I. 0.4 into 1.1 0.48 amperes. So children, this is the way of finding the current in the circuit when we have resistors. Okay. So I hope you understand. So children, for continuous videos, follow my channel continuously and subscribe my channel to get the all notifications. Okay. Thank you for watching.